Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a room setup reveal. I feel like it was about time I showed you guys like kind of like where I operated and where I worked at. Even though the space is kind of small, it's still good enough for me to work in. Almost tripped, there we go. And I feel like it's about time I showed you guys and just kind of be transparent with it all and show you guys how I make my videos and how I'm getting minimal views right now in the workspace that I'm in. So just coming in initially, I have my workout clothes here. Get up at 4 a.m. every morning to get some work in. Still trying to lose weight. Then obviously you got some dumbbells here to work out. And some other miscellaneous stuff right there. But what y'all came for is this. Not that half, but just the desk over. This is just kind of where I operate. Y'all see this every video. It's my SpaceFace logo. I never really talked too much about it, but I guess I will now. So basically, with this logo, I saw a cool alien on Twitter and I was like, damn, that would be a cool logo. And it was just this orange head and like it had a whole body on it. I was like, wow, if I could just take the head and make the background like a little bit more interesting, like that'd be a cool channel logo. I was like, oh, I could use like an atom pretty like noticeable and like people can like know what it is when they see it. So what I decided to do was, I don't know, I'm like obsessed with colors. So what I did was like make it like red, pinkish, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, just kind of like so it stands out against like the black background. So that was the kind of the history of my logo. I reached out to the artist, he said I could use it, and yeah, I just kind of made it my own, obviously. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't sue me in the future. Now just going back to my setup, obviously it's kind of like messy. I eat lunch in here, you gotta throw that away soon. But yeah, this is the computer I use. My laptop's out in the living room right now, freaking dog toy. But yeah, it's really not like a complicated setup. I got this Lenovo PC from Best Buy 4 years ago in 2022. I got this monitor as well, and then like I ordered this Bluetooth keyboard off of Amazon. And then here's one of my prized possessions, a gold transponder snail. Y'all know what this is. So if I ever decide to quit YouTube, which is never, you are going to see me press this button and we'll see what happens after that. On a serious note, I have plans to use this for future series for my YouTube channel. It's a unique concept, but kind of, if you know what this is, it's from One Piece, obviously. So you can kind of know, you can kind of tell or like infer what it's going to be about. But yeah, this is my golden transponder snail. And staying on the topic of One Piece, here I have two Funko Pop that my sister got me for my birthday. It is regular Luffy and then Gear 5 Luffy. And honestly, this kind of represents what I feel like my YouTube journey would be like, is starting off like a basic form, just doing whatever. And then obviously max freedom, max potential, max creativity, where nothing can really stop me. And that's Gear 5. So obviously right now, if I were to like to show you where I'm at in my YouTube journey, right here, Gear 5, all the way over there. Sooner or later, we'll get there. Oh, I almost forgot. I do have one more thing I want to show you guys. And it's something my sister got for me again for my birthday. It's this SpaceFace. And if you look closely, it looks like a painting. I don't know where she got this from, but it's about time I showed it off to you guys. Again, like, I picked the most recognizable logo that means something to me, that's like super creative, super unique, and you can kind of tell already that like it's memorable, right? I feel like every great YouTube channel has a recognizable logo, and I feel like this is mine, an alien with a colorful atom surrounding it. And I think in terms of like long term, I wanted something people could recognize and just like make art of, just like similar to this one. There is a full body picture. There is a full body image of this alien. I haven't figured out a name yet, but I'll put the full body thing right here. I think I'll put a couple photos here for y'all to see. But yeah, this is just my ideal logo and something that's recognizable, that somebody from the US or overseas or anybody can just see like, oh my God, like this is awesome. This is so cool. And I also have this. This flag has done so much for me personally, and I want to mean this. I want to mean something to someone else across the world. Either it's here in the US, like I said before, or overseas. The symbol of this flag, I want my logo to give off the same effect, to give off that same feeling, where anybody who watches my content can feel liberated in a way, can feel joy and happiness the same way I feel making this. And if I'm going to be honest, this is like the best YouTube video I felt personally because I feel like I'm just being myself. I feel like I'm not trying to put on a face and just, you know, just being me. A guy that likes making YouTube videos, a guy that loves making YouTube videos, and obviously is addicted to One Piece and the message that it portrays to its audience. And my whole idea is I want to be the YouTuber who brings that to you in my own unique way. And that unique way is coming, you know? And now I feel like I'm closing, now that I feel like I'm closing this video, I want to say that anything worth building is going to start something like this. I'm grateful to have the space that I have, even though it's limited. I know some people are starting with less, some people are starting with more. But anything worth building and that you see in the future, and that you see yourself, see it being this global and mega, anything worth building, anything that you see yourself worth living for and having a passion for, it's going to start off something small like this, right? If you look at pictures of how Facebook started, how Amazon started, how Tesla or whatever started, these people started in a room similar to this, in small rooms. And with that, I want to leave you guys with this.
Little rooms, and we started in a little. Little rooms. Great things start in little rooms. Yeah, man. That's it.
Det finns inte trådlöst system som fungerar i vattnet.